Over 2,000 years ago, in 480 BCE, the Persian Empire was one of the largest in the world. It was led by a powerful king named Xerxes. He wanted to add Greece to his empire and marched west with a huge army, often said to number in the hundreds of thousands. The Persian army had been successful in many battles before, but the Greek people, made up of independent city-states like Athens and Sparta, weren't willing to give up their freedom easily. To stop the Persian invasion, the Greeks planned to defend a narrow mountain pass called Thermopylae, which means hot gates, because of the hot springs in the area. This narrow pass would make it hard for large numbers of soldiers to fight all at once, giving the smaller Greek army a better chance. A Spartan king named Leonidas was chosen to lead the defense. He brought with him 300 of his best Spartan warriors. Along with them came about 7,000 soldiers from other Greek city-states, all ready to protect their homeland. The Spartans were known for their discipline, bravery, and strong training. From a young age, Spartan boys learned how to fight, survive, and work as a team. By the time they became adults, they were some of the strongest and most skilled warriors in all of Greece. Leonidas himself was not only a brave fighter, but a wise leader. He knew that defending Thermopylae wasn't just about fighting, it was also about inspiring the rest of Greece to rise up and resist the Persian invasion. When the Persian army reached Thermopylae, King Xerxes expected the Greeks to surrender or run away. Instead, the Spartans and their allies stood their ground. For 2 full days, they held back wave after wave of Persian attacks. The narrow pass made it so only a few Persians could fight at a time, and the Greeks used their shields and spears to hold the line. The teamwork and courage of the Spartan-led forces allowed them to defend the pass much longer than anyone expected. However, on the 3rd day, things changed. A local Greek man showed the Persians a secret path through the mountains that would allow them to sneak around the Greek position. When Leonidas learned the Persians were coming from behind, he knew they would soon be surrounded. He sent most of the Greek army back home to stay safe, deciding to stay behind with his 300 Spartans, along with a few hundred other soldiers who chose to remain and protect their retreating friends. The final stand of King Leonidas and his men has become one of the most famous moments in history. Though they knew they couldn't win, they stood their ground to show the world that courage and love for freedom are more powerful than fear. A Greek writer named Herodotus, who wrote about this battle many years later, remembered a saying spoken by a Spartan named Dienekes, who, when told that the Persian arrows would block out the sun, replied, "Then we shall fight in the shade." This shows how brave and determined these warriors truly were. After the Battle of Thermopylae, the Greek resistance became stronger. Inspired by the sacrifice of Leonidas and his men, more city-states joined together to push back the Persian army. Battles later that year at Salamis, a sea battle, and Plataea on land, helped to end the invasion and protect Greek independence. The bravery shown at Thermopylae helped unite the Greek people during a dangerous time. Today, people all over the world remember the Battle of Thermopylae as a symbol of courage and devotion to one's country. A stone monument now stands at the site of the battle with the words, "Go tell the Spartans, stranger passing by, that here, obedient to their laws, we lie." These words honor the warriors who followed their duty even in the face of great danger.